Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this video I'm going to take a look at a bit of a new twist on Taunt Druid. I picked up a list from MJM on Twitter. I made one change to the list. The list that he originally played with had Biology Project instead of Starfall. I put in Starfall, I really didn't like Biology Project. And just shortly before making this video I actually noticed that he had opted to change Biology Project away as well. But he went for Spreading Plague instead, so that would be his recommendation. The idea of this type of Taunt Druid is to use the battle cry and death rattles of the Undatakah instead of going with Witching Hour. So Undatakah is going to get the death rattle from Hadronox to summon all taunt minions that have died in this game, and it's going to get the death rattle from the Astral Tiger. Shuffle a copy of this minion into your deck. You just need to be a little bit wary, because the death rattle pool is going to have one copy of the Astral Tiger death rattle for each time the Astral Tiger has died. So the optimal situation is when Astral Tiger has died twice and Hadronox has died once. That means there are exactly 3 death rattles in the pool, so Undatakah will always get those, and every time Undatakah dies it will shuffle 2 copies of itself into the deck, and it will resummon all the taunt minions that died. If Astral Tiger has died only once, Undatakah will only shuffle 1 copy, so you will be vulnerable to silences in the future. And if Astral Tiger has died 3 times or more, then it's also possible that Undatakah will actually gain only the Astral Tiger death rattles, so it will only shuffle copies of itself into the deck and not resummon your board. Which is not a complete disaster in some cases, because the next Undatakah you play might again roll 1 Hadronox death rattle among the others, but it still makes things pretty difficult. There are currently a couple of competing Taunt Druid cores built around this Undatakah and Astral Tiger synergy. There is the traditional way with Master Oakheart and the dragons, and then there is this new approach with Amani Warbears, a rush taunt minion, so if you summon both of these back, they can rush and do nice things. Obviously the Lich King, the best taunt minion ever. And in this build there are more beasts. There's Undatakah, summon a beast from your hand from overkill, so it can summon Hadronox, it can summon the Warbear, and it can summon Tyrannus. So this deck has an alternative win condition, unlike any other Taunt Druid before, in which you just Undatakah and you summon Tyrannus from your hand, and Tyrannus is going to hit a lot of face and you win, which is kind of nice. Also, this build is able to utilize the Juicy Spikes Melon for card draw. Draw 7, 8, 9 and 10 cost minion from your deck. So 7 is always a Warbear, 8 is the Undatakah or Lich King, 9 is Hadronox or Undatakah, and 10 is always Tyrannus. So definitely some nice things going on with this build. It does seem somewhat more susceptible to aggressive strategies than old Taunt Druid builds were, because some of these beasts obviously are not even taunt minions and they don't really help you defend. So maybe MJM's addition of using Spreading Plague in this card slot where I have a Starfall is a good way to go about it, because then you have a little bit more defensive prowess. This deck is of course still going to change, everything is still going to change this early in the meta, but I just wanted to highlight this to you because the Undatakah thing is pretty fun, and using Amani Warbear and all these beasts is also a pretty fun thing, so an interesting approach to the deck for sure. As always, I have some gameplay material of this deck for you. This time it's one very long game against the Deathrattle Hunter, really trying to look who has the value in that matchup. Overall I'm 50-50 against Deathrattle Hunters. Either the games go very long and there's a chance for either of us to win, or the games go very short. They just get the egg and they trigger that death rattle like 5 times and boom, I'm dead. So it's a rather even matchup overall. But this is one of those longer games which I find to be much more interesting. We get the Hunter. Isn't that wonderful? Let's see. Drawing an Ironwood Golem too. So there's only... I drew 2 4-cost minions, so there's only 1 target for Oaken Summons left in the deck. That's not how this is supposed to work. Oaken Summons is always supposed to pull stuff. That's the way this deck is supposed to work. Well, the Hunter didn't keep any cards. He tracked on 1. Is he able to pull something together here? Or not? That's uncertain at this point. Not sure if the Starfall is good enough. I mean, it can kill 5/5. Can't pull anything together yet. That's good. Right, we hero power phase again. Spellstone only needs one more upgrade, so in theory I could get a Spellstone up next turn. So I think that's a slot that also MJM hasn't really decided on. Now if I Oaken summons, he just gets to kill the minion. What if he cubes this? I mean, I could kill it. I think I'll just Oaken summons anyway. I want to thin my deck. If he has a Deathrattle activator for this, okay, so be it. Coin cube would be one, but that's pretty awkward. It's more likely that he activates it some other way. But I don't think I mind. There's another Oaken summons, but I can't use it yet. I think I kill this now. But I play the Tiger. Because once the Tiger dies, then I could Oaken summons the Tiger back. That works out. Tiger can die twice before there's a risk that the Hadronox Deathrattle is overwritten from Undatakah. I don't think he has silence in that deck. Surprising aggression. Why did you hit there? I don't know. Well, I want to kill off your beast. Tiger goes back into the deck. And then we pull the Tiger back from the deck again. Yay!
This'll be good.
He has a lot of cards, he still has the coin. In a couple of turns, scary things can happen. There is the upside that I can Malfurion next turn. That's a little bit of something. Deathstalker. That was a quick Deathstalker. Didn't see that coming. Alright, we play Malfurion with the poisonous minions. I mean, let him work a little on those. Now if he coins Katrina, gets a big charger, then well, it's just going to die, so he can't coin Katrina. Are you telling me he's planning to coin Katrina? He has to use something like a flanking strike here. He already used one flanking strike too, so does he really have two flanking strikes? He could. Or he can find some nice beast. That also works out. He could find silence from Rexa. That would be good against the Undatakah. I would have to have a naturalize then for the first Undatakah. There's a flanking strike. Ooh, and there's a Hunter's Mark. Still using both of these tools on these seems pretty weak. But who knows? Ooh, a Psych Melon. Yeah, sure. Let's Psych Melon this. Warbear, Lich King, Hadronox, Tyrantus. And I get to play an Ironwood Golem on the board. Alright. Oh, we have some stuff here. What is your pet? Charged Devilsaur, I see. I'm going to have to kill this because I really can't let him cube that. That probably means using the Amani Warbear here. Warbear kills that one. I can also hero power a little to kill the tree. It's fine. He might have more activations for Katrina. We'll see. King Crush A. So whichever one I get, I can get Hadronox or Tyrantus with the Stampeding Roar. And both of them kill the King Crush, because if Hadronox dies, it just resummons the 3/6s and the Warbear. So that's one way around this. The other way is just to double swipe. And then, how do I want to do this? My first Hadronox board is pretty weak if I go for it already. I would love a stronger Hadronox board. Using up my swipes also isn't that great. Let's hope we get the Tyrannus. We do get the Tyrannus. Nice. Let's use Tyrannus and kill that.
Death is eternal. My turn is now.
And grab some armor here. Alright. We've dealt with Devilsaur and we've dealt with Crush. A Zombeast. Alright. I'm cool with some Zombeasts. That is a lot of zombies though. But I still think it's fine. Probably kills the Lich King. Can he push too much damage to the face? That's the question. I think it's still fine. Zombies can be tricky. We dealt with the Devilsaur and King Crush already.
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise.
I'll kill one of those now. Alright, alright. There's 9 on board. Even if he kills the Lich King with something. More Echo Rushes! This is getting kind of silly, isn't it? So many random beasts too. Okay, so these can kill the Lich King and then he can push 9 to face, if that's what he wants to do. Well, they can't go face, they only have Rush. Down to 11, eh? How scared am I? Undatakah is still in the deck, as is another Naturalize. He has 3 random beasts in hand now. I think I can still go with the Hadronox now. Because there can always be charge beasts and stuff, so it's a bit scary. I think this is acceptable. I can kill off one of those. I still have a bunch of stuff over here. Oh, he burns at Celiax. That's nice. And Katrina's about to be empty. But if he, of course, if he has like poisonous bloatbat here, then he has lethal. Okay. He's Scavenging Hyena. Well, that's going to grow a little. Can these grow enough to actually kill me, though? That seems unlikely. Well, this is an intriguing position. So if I swipe here, Katrina is going to get procced. I still think that swipe is correct. 8 cards in his deck. Probably Witchwood Grizzly. I'll swipe there. Nothing left. Okay, I'll take that. So then I can swipe here. And swipe here. Kill the Shaw. Armor up a little bit. I suppose this should be quite safe. He would need 14 damage. How does he get 14 damage through? He doesn't have any Hunter's Marks left, no. All the beasts are in hand, nothing is in deck. Oh, Ondasta is something. What? A Vexcrow? Oh, that's interesting. Being down to 9 is a little bit awkward. Because there can be some rushing things. If I branching paths for 12 and I kill both of these with obliterates. What about that? I can kill one of them with Wrath.
A tangled web.
I need to find the Undertaker at some point. 9 cards left in my deck. How do I find my Undertaker? I need that to win.
Death is eternal. My turn is not.
I still need to gain the armor here. I think I want to kill those. So now I'm at 20, board is empty. He has an egg left, and he has a couple of activators left. And of course he has the Deathrattle hero power. Alright, so this one is Devil's Oreg and Katrina. And a Spider Bomb. There's nothing to Katrina in the deck. So I can simply Starfall this. It will give him a 5/5 though. 7, I'm at 20. I can draw 3 with the Nourish. I need to find my Undertaker. Draw 3 cards. I can't find the Undertaker. That is a little bit awkward. I think I do want to kill his Undertaker here. He gets a 5/5, so he has 7. I'm at 20. My Undertaker is in my bottom 5 cards. Can I survive long enough to get it? I just need to survive here. I just need to survive. Well, Undatakah is guaranteed to pull the Warbear from hand. It's the only other beast. So if I Undatakah this, then I can Warbear the Keleset. Undertaker in the bottom 4. Need to figure out a way to stay alive. He has another Grizzly in hand. I guess this is Undatakah. On the 5/5. Undatakah pulls the bear. Bear kills the Keleset. I suppose this is the line. Now he starts to build some beasts. I have a Naturalize to use with the Undertaker. He might find Silences later on. I'm at 13. I don't see how he deals 13 damage immediately. They can of course make some beasts. Well, I don't know. Okay, he managed to push 4 to the face. I would have to get the Undertaker now, right? But I don't. I can, of course, I can Branching Paths for 12 armor. I can go to 21. He has 11, 14 on the board. If I Nourish for 3 cards, that means that I will take Fatigue next turn, but I'm also guaranteed to be able to play Undertaker next turn. I'm not guaranteed to do so if I Wild Growth. I think I need to Nourish for 3 cards here. And Branching Paths for armor.
Death is eternal.
I need to draw those cards. But I need to gain armor. I'm at 21. He currently has 14 on board, so that's 15 damage. He would need another 6, and he might get another 6 from Build-A-Beast. It's possible. But I mean, Undertaker was literally the last card in my entire deck. So if I had went with Wild Growth play, I would have always lost. Wild Growth play would have been guaranteed loss. This gives me a chance. He needs to be able to deal 6 damage here. 4 is probably enough because I'm going to start fatiguing soon. Okay. So that might be enough. Because of the fatigue. Then I will get more fatigue because Undertaker doesn't always go back. I mean, it always goes back, but I can't always kill it.
I don't make mistakes. I bury them.
I will get 2 copies. So it might be fine. I will actually get 2 copies, so I'm not fatiguing quite as quickly. Do I even want to hit into that one? No, I'll probably kill this one instead. Okay. He can roll something like a Life Drinker. Life Drinker would be lethal. Maybe there's some way that he can push through as well. It should be quite unlikely, but maybe that can be done too. Oh, he manages to kill the Lich King with that roll. That's very, very good. I don't have a way to immediately kill my Undertaker again, so if he can set it up for next turn lethal, that will be enough for him, right? Oh dear. Because he managed to roll that 1 in 7 roll into the Lich... 1 in 6 roll into the Lich King. That just might be enough for him to win.
I'm almost out of cards.
Because the Undertaker would have to die somehow. But I cannot kill it. I obviously need to play it.
I don't make mistakes. I bury them.
But that would have to die somehow. And he must not get through. Is he getting through here? I can go to 5, or I can...
Death is eternal.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3... I think this is my best move here. But there might be lethal now. It's possible. He doesn't need a lot of damage. Doesn't need a lot of damage at all. Some kind of a damage buff beast might do it. Is that enough? Can he deal 5? That isn't enough, right? Mucker just subscribed. Welcome. Welcome to the party. 5. That is not enough yet. He needs something more. He can't push through these. These don't line up well enough. And the key point here was that I was saving this rat so that I can kill my Undertaker. I really wanted to be able to kill the Undertaker. Well, now this became interesting. Because now I can kill my Undertaker by ratting his Spider Bomb. Things just got really interesting here. Do I want to have another Undertaker on the board? At that point. Am I happy at 5 health? Undertaker can kill a minion here.
Death is eternal. My turn is not.
But I can kill off a Spider Bomb. Which will in turn kill my Undertaker. I needed to play the other Undertaker, right? I think I made a mistake. I needed to play the other Undertaker out there. Because now I can't kill my Undertaker quickly enough. He got the poisonous bloat, but that's pretty awkward. Except that I can obliterate it with an Undertaker on the board. So it's actually going to be fine. Alright, this might turn out to be just fine still.
I'm almost out of cards.
I have a lot of faith in this. So I hit there, and I hit there, and I hit there. And I play an Undatakah. It's always getting these same Deathrattles. As long as I don't play another Astro Tiger. And then I obliterate his Poisonous Bloodbath. So it will kill the Undatakah and it will get me a new board. I can use this board to kill off these final minions here. Okay, so now he no longer has any Spider Bombs left. I'm just out of reach of a Life Drinker. Life Drinker is 3 damage and I'm at 4 health. And that's a win. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.